more political. Pierre Poilievre goes after temporary worker program and says he'll end it. Talks about how young people in Canada can't get a job that are looking high. Skilled people can't find work. Horrible idea and total BS was your show note. End of quote.
I don't put that. Usually don't put any show notes in, and I normally start doing.
I was very
commentary.
excited about this. This is very good.
Well, because I watched the clip this morning, and I mean, I see who he's trying to pander to.
Who?
Pierre Poilievre.
Who's he trying to pander to? Who would want to get rid of the worker program?
Oh, apparent. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. To me, it was I'd normally listen to him and agree with most of what he says, right? I think
he's a pool noodle. At least a shitty leader and doesn't stick up for what, like, he's just trying to get votes. Like, what do you actually believe, buddy? Like, stop trying to just get votes. Like, what do you actually believe?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you believe abortion's wrong?
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Who cares about the votes?
Grow a pair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, he, that really I'm just like, dude, did you actually talk to anybody that runs a farm in this country that uses temporary foreign workers? There's not a chance that there would be food on the shelves in our stores if they got rid of the temporary foreign worker. Now, Mark Carney, who is, I don't know if Pierre Poilievre's a pool noodle, I don't know what you'd call Mark Carney. Anyways, he basically, we don't need a name call, but he basically came out right after, in the video I saw it, like, while I was eating lunch. It's like, just eviscerating Pierre Poilievre.
Yeah.
He obviously hasn't talked to anybody that uses temporary foreign workers, which he obviously hadn't. Like,
especially that would be his base. Like, farmers are usually conservative.
Yeah. Anyways, it was very confusing to me. I mean, and have you ever tried to hire people here looking for a job?
It's brutal.
Yeah. As a general rule.
On that note, Furiously Curious Recruiting.
Good people.
That was not planned. That was perfect. If you are a business owner and are looking to hire someone, reach out to me. I actually know someone right now that's looking for a job, really highly skilled sales manager. And he'd work in Ontario. He'd work here. But just a super, super good guy. That's very, very good. So if you're looking for like top, I know someone right now that's looking for someone and still looking for someone for an 18-year-old guy. But if you're a business owner looking for someone to hire, want to advertise a job on here, or if you want...
And the Tech Alliance, we're still looking for an auto mechanic.
Oh, really?
We still are.
With the diesel...
Yeah, we had a guy, and I thought he was coming on board, and he was a great guy, and he chose to stay where he's at for now. He
really
actually prayed about it.
Did he switch at all, or not?
No.
Oh, okay. He didn't even switch.
No, he just thought about it, and it took a week or two. He was just not going to jump too quickly.
Did you try to lure him with money?
Not enough, but
was it actually the money, or was it the other job he liked?
Well, I'm asking myself that now. I'm like, hey, did I not? I mean, Marie would say that I never. I mean, top auto mechanics are making between $40 and $50 an hour, probably with benefits, right? Maybe a little.
And you can stomach that with your Dutchness?
Well, it's just what the market is. Like, I mean, you're not going to have a mechanic shop if you're not paying people the right amount. And the thing is, like, and this is something that I've been really convicted of as a business owner. With donations and charity is that, and I'm still struggle with it. So, but I just feel like rather than just be generous all the time to people in the community, pay your people well and let them be generous.
Yes. Amen.
Anyways, that's just,
I'm
being really vulnerable. That's something that I have really struggled with.
Even spin cycle guy?
Everybody.
Okay. Just curious.
So I don't know. Marie says I'm too negative, like when I'm trying to hire somebody. And actually I should ask the most recent guy that I did hire a year and a half ago.
What do you mean too negative?
Just kind of down on myself, down on the job.
That is kind of your style.
The culture.
In sales too, right?
Self-deprecating.
Yeah, because that's safer.
Just crapping. Well, yeah. Hey, you know what? It's like a good marriage, right? Set the bar low and you're never disappointed.
Yeah.
A few people listening to this could take that advice, right?
Yeah.
So.
That is effective sales though.
Okay.
Wouldn't know if I agree with the style, but it is effective. Anyway, we're talking about Poilievre though.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how we got to marriages and over-promising and under-delivering.
Well, we're talking about hiring, how hard it is to hire.
Yeah. Well, that's where I was going with that. I just feel like you think of the on a farm trying to hire someone to do a milking job 6 days a week, twice a day milking. Like, good luck. Not happening, right? And even for me, like, I've wanted to hire like somebody to milk just Sunday, like a part-time school kid. That's another job opportunity I have. If it's not that easy.
If we could back up time and never start the foreign workers program.
No, it would never work. It's not how it works. The temporary foreign worker program is a result of the crap of our failing society. It's not the other way around. Our society has not become the way it is.
Okay. I want to hear that, but I want to. If we would never have started that, how would farms just not have got as big as they are, or what would have happened? Like if we would never have invited Mexicans to come work for 6 months at a time, like that never would have started in the
Yeah, they
first
would have
place.
stayed inefficient. We would have fallen behind, and all the food would have been grown in California, where they had thousands, tens of thousands of illegal immigrants just working. Like
Yeah.
you could say, hey, we can control things, but like look up how rent control works. Like controlling the free market is eventually what has to happen in order for something to be successful.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying there's not problems with that. I'm not saying that, you know, there's not other issues. It's just the idea of controlling stuff just does not work. Right. And so if you think now to like your average
What about in church, controlling your people, saying you have to stay?
No, you could do that. Yeah, it works. Yeah, you have to be very heavy-handed, though. You can't be half heavy-handed.
That's what we were talking about.
Heavy-handed.
Talk about the other day. You would have made a great Dutch Reformed pastor.
Because I'm so heavy-handed?
Yeah, do it my way.
Okay. That's how I am most of my life. Not at church, though. It doesn't work.
But you were saying that it's as a result of society. Like, talk to me about that.
Yeah, well, it's just like it's because of the fact that we don't, like, another conversation I had with someone the other day is like, we're easy on kids. Kids don't work a lot. Kids can go through their whole high school years playing sports and being involved in extracurriculars and never working a job. Well, when I remember being, 8 years old and getting woken up at 6:30 in the morning to go work at the neighbors. I remember being 12, going on Saturday mornings at 3:30 to go milk in the morning, like, and bike there in the pissing rain. Like,
yeah. I remember being 12 years old and getting bullied. I didn't have a job yet, so I went and got a job.
Yeah, well, I mean, peer pressure in a good way, right? Like, get to work. And I think that, well, I said to my kids the other day, like, you can have a lot of problems in life, but if you work hard, it will take care of a lot of things. Like, you're going to be miles ahead of a lot of people because character and work ethic is super important. And I think just the idea of struggle, like, we just live in a culture where nobody thinks you should struggle. Struggle's bad. No, struggle's a blessing. Struggle brings sanctification. Struggle, even in a marriage, it's like, hey, beauty comes out of things that are challenging. This idea of like, oh, let's just not feel any pain. That's our whole society. And they just numb and escape. And it's like, no, it doesn't work. Like, true character is built in the struggle. So now we have it where no young person wants to do crap work. Everybody's entitled, right? Because because everything's so public. So there are people that have YouTube channels, young people that make a lot of money. So now who watches that? Other young people. And they think, hey, this dingbat makes, a couple $100,000 a year, filming himself building Lego. How come I can't do that? Well, I mean, you could try and maybe you will be successful. That's another thing. Another
those people are generally, like, I know
they're still motivated and hardworking.
Very. Yeah. If you want to run a successful YouTube channel or whatever else like that, it takes
a you're doing it, so we could ask you.
Well, I mean, it's not that successful, but it like the really big ones, like those guys are constantly working.
Yes.
Constantly
Outdoor
working.
YouTube.
Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, yeah. Constantly
Never even knew who the guy was until he quit, and then now we started watching it with the kids.
Oh, it's so good. Love that stuff.
My wife cannot handle it. She cannot handle us watching somebody else's birthday party with kids screaming. It just puts her in the nut house.
Outdoor stuff. I taught my kids a lot of things about outdoors, stuff like that. I would never have known otherwise. But
funny.
Okay, so the working thing though, I think, and I agree with the struggle. Like, that's where character is built. But I think it's important, especially from the culture we come from. We're like, okay, we're okay with struggling and starting a business and like working our asses off and like not coming home for dinner at night and doing everything else like that. But we're not okay with struggling and try to like, know how to follow Christ in a biblical way, or like struggling in figuring out what I actually believe when it comes to my marriage or anything else like that. Like, you can't just pick your struggles of what
you're saying. A lot of people are just living in the comfortableness of probably, hey, deep down they know that maybe they should be making a change, but they're not willing to make a change.
Yeah, they're like, and so they're feeling good about themselves now because they heard on the podcast that works really great, but they're actually just avoiding. Anyways,
fair enough. But you know where I'm coming from. There's a whole generation of people that
I do
like to be like, you said it really well. Anybody, most people, almost all people that are successful in a material way in any way or are able to be generous with people have grounded out in a big way, right?
Yes.
And there's definitely this idea in our culture where things come easy or people hit a home run. And granted, sometimes you do, maybe you marry someone really rich or whatever, right? I mean, I thought I was doing that,
but even that, like, I was talking to someone this morning about how, like, when you have a lot of money, you get way more choices, right? And choices add stress.
Everything you own owns a little piece of you.
If you're
one of my favorite sayings.
Like back when everyone was poor 50 years ago and the immigrants came and your kids asked you for ice cream, because you want to stop at Island Farms for an ice cream or Dairy Queen, you just said no because you didn't have the money. It wasn't even a choice. Now you're able to buy everything you want. And so now you have to like make choices about what you have. Like, I noticed in just going from making a lot to not making a lot, how much more peace I got in my life from just having way less choices. Like, I don't have to go look up acreages or vehicles online or vacations I can possibly go on, or whatever else. Like, it's not an option. So life's just more chill.
Keep it simple.
Simple is often better, in my opinion. Okay. I think last one here. Podcast. This is from a mailbag question.
Is this the First Nations question?
Yeah.
Not answering it today. Need to do more homework. Definitely will answer it, but need to do more homework.
Okay, I like that.
There's a lot of stuff there. It's a loaded question, and it's like I thought about just shooting from the hip, but it'd just be shooting from the hip. Dangerous.
Well, tomorrow night, if you're here local, Freedom Sessions is starting.
No.
Has an info night tomorrow night?
No, the following week, September 11th.
This gets pushed out next week Wednesday.
Sorry, right? I stand corrected. Tomorrow night.
Thank you.
September 11th.
Yes.
Sorry, Kyle.
Is information night on Freedom Sessions at what church?
Sardis Fellowship Baptist, I think is
Sardis Baptist Fellowship Church.
Yeah, on Wells Road in Chilliwack. It's at 7:00.
Okay.
Even if you are thinking you won't, you could definitely show up.
Just learn about it.
Learn about it.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to take you hostage. You're not going to be a prisoner.
No. You can wear a mask if you want, if you don't want to be known.
Yeah, you totally can. You can wear a ski mask. Yeah. I might be wearing one myself, actually, because sometimes I just do random
it's just safer that
robberies.
Way.
Yeah, it's safer that way.
I am still going to do a small group at my own house as well of Freedom Session. So if you are interested in that, it'll be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday nights. And you Thursday nights doesn't work for you, or you feel like that'd be better, hit me up. I think I already have the group kind of settled, but...
You already have some guys that reached out to you?
Yeah.
How many?
4.
Wow. Cool. Those are the fun groups, man.
Yeah.
My favorite group ever was 10 Dutch guys at my house.
Well, it's interesting because like this group, it'll be like the disciples. Just a bunch of misfits where I fit right in. I feel so at home.
I bought John MacArthur's book. Haven't started it yet.
Oh, 12 Ordinary Men.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Love that. Love that. Okay, I think that's... Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.